lives through the power of diversity using the arts. Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Laurel Hess and this is Comcast Newsmakers, taping here at the North American International Auto Show. My guest today is Margaret Cassetto, the Director of Talent Development and Community Engagement for the Sphinx Organization. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks so much for having me. Great to be here.
So the Sphinx Organization really is all about diversifying the arts in any way, shape, or form.
Absolutely.
Different people, different types of people, being artists, seeing the arts, participating in the arts, all the way around. You're trying to expose as many different types of people to as many different genres as possible.
Absolutely. We really emerged in the classical music world because it is traditionally very underrepresented in terms of diversity. But we've been doing that for the last 16 years, and recently we saw that this is not a challenge that's unique to classical music, but it really goes across all of the arts. And so we really work to bring the voices of those who may not have the opportunity to be heard to the forefront, give them the opportunity to present their art, and also give the opportunity for those who might not typically be exposed to different kinds of arts experiences, make sure that they can do that.
And how are you doing that? By providing, I know you have a lot of different competitions and workshops and all kinds of things going on all year long where you can take very talented people that might not otherwise, you might not look at them and think, oh, they're a star violinist.
Absolutely. One of our signature program is the National Competition for Black and Latino String Players. And here's where we select out of a pool of over 100 applicants. We bring the top 19 winners to Detroit, and they get a week's worth of performance opportunities, mentorship, prizes, and as part of their winning, they go and perform with orchestras all over the country. And so we're immediately diversifying in all communities across the country the performers on the stage, and as well as those in the audience. We work very hard with a lot of schools, community centers, churches to engage the community and get a lot of diverse folks into our audiences.
So once maybe the not so diverse folks can see that there's Black and Latino playing string instruments that is not your typical everyday sight, I would imagine that just sort of blossoms from there.
Absolutely. We're starting to see some of the ripple effects of the alumni of the competition. A lot of the alumni have gone back to their home communities and started programs where they're engaging young people in the arts, in arts learning and arts experiences. And so we're really starting to see young people are growing up in a world where it's not so unusual to see a musician of color. We're hoping that's going to be the future. So we're starting to see a shift, and we're really excited about that.
Well, and I always used to tease the head of the Detroit Symphony Orchestra that do you have to be wealthy and wear a bow tie to go see a concert? And really that is a perception, that a barrier that needs to be broken down for those who may want to go and have never been to an orchestra concert.
And the Detroit Symphony Orchestra is a wonderful example of an organization that does fantastic work in trying to be accessible to the community, programming programs that are interesting. So it's really wonderful that Sphinx has the opportunity to work with wonderful organizations like the Detroit Symphony to achieve our mission of transforming lives.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
For more information on today's topic, you can head to sphinxmusic.org. Today's Comcast Newsmaker was Margaret Cassetto.